Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Paranormal Tea Time. Hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. It's been, I don't know, it feels like we've been pretty much going nonstop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And it's
we've
been
had,
busier because of like end of school stuff. So it's been a little crazy.
yeah, it really has. I feel like seriously, we've been nonstop investigating, and Lisa got me the other day because she was like, I'm tired of investigating. I'm like, how are you tired of investigating? Like, she just meant because we were doing it like night after night after night and she needed a break. But
Yeah.
like, I'm tired, but it's a good tired. Because we've been, so what have we even had like going on? I'm trying to think since the last time we did a recap.
Oh gosh, I can't get into my phone to look at my schedule. But I mean, I wasn't able to be there, but Hoffman, you guys just did
Hoffman
Hoffman and
Lodge.
had the public event with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was that?
What was what?
I don't know. Is there a bug in your room?
Maybe?
Something white just like literally just came down like probably to your right. It was like really close.
Well, when I used to do Alienate in the office and here,
Yeah.
they'd see orbs in the background all the time.
Okay.
So
Well,
it could be a bug. It could be an orb. I don't know. It's a something.
I'd like to debunk it before I call it a full-on spirit.
It is essentially an orb. Whatever that orb is, whether it is dust or a bug or a ghost.
It's a UIO, unidentified orb.
Orb. Hi, Bobby. We
I
also
can't
have
tell.
Bigfoot Barbecue here, and we have Brianna here in the chat. So thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. No guests, it's just us. We're just kind of trying to go over things that we've been up to lately. We filmed with Haunted Tri-State.
Yes, that was so cool. Are we even allowed to say like where we were or no?
We can, I think, because
Or just I was
you
thinking maybe for privacy reasons, I wasn't sure.
we put pictures up and they said we could. So
Oh, okay.
we filmed actually 2 episodes of Haunted Tri-State. The first one was at Mid-Orange Correctional Facility.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really interesting because we had just been there a couple weeks prior. And that place was a totally different vibe during the day.
Yeah.
We got there for filming. I know you weren't able to go to this one, but we got there around 3:30.
I know, and the ghosts were probably like, A, what are you doing back?
Right.
B, what are you doing here so early?
Yes. I'm telling you, different vibe, because everything was like really spooky, really like active. It felt like you could turn a corner and run into a person when we were there at night. But in the day, it was like, I don't know, we still got activity, but it was just different. So
it's just not, I feel like it's not as much. Like even that last time when I was with the team and stuff, like it just didn't feel like there was as much activity, which can happen with any location. Activity can certainly dwindle, they can decide not to come out. I mean, and that's how you truly know that a place is not being faked, because if you don't always get evidence and then sometimes you do, it's like, okay, this is legit. So
yeah, I mean, if everything's a ghost, then nothing's a ghost.
Exactly. So, we're all ghosts.
Yeah. And then the second episode we filmed, Stephanie actually made it to this one.
Yes.
Good. We filmed actually at a haunted collector museum.
Yes, we did. That was so cool.
I know. I'm really excited for that episode because I want to see what they caught, because I feel like when they go back and watch it and to edit it, they're going to catch all kinds of things in there.
Yes. Now, for everybody watching, like Lisa and Nicole have been there before. I haven't. So the producers of the show were like, okay, Stephanie, let's have you wait outside and we'll see, like, we'll kind of film your first reactions when you go into the place, because being a medium, I'm going to like feel so much. And so I sat outside. I'm actually going to grab my little notebook. I'm going to show you what I was doing.
She was doodling.
So I was sitting outside and I was trying to tap into the things that I was getting. I was seeing
We can't talk about what activity we got.
oh, not even when I was sitting outside.
No.
Oh, can I show the picture I drew? Oh man. Okay.
I have to
Never
watch the
mind.
episode. But
Okay.
you
have
were
to watch
sitting
Haunted
out there and you were getting stuff just sitting outside.
Yeah, I was getting stuff sitting outside, which are we allowed to say his name?
Yeah, just first. I would go with just first name.
Okay, so John was able to confirm the things that I was writing down, the things that I had shown him from what I was writing in my little notebook, which was really cool. And then they filmed me going inside and immediately like crossing over the threshold and looking down the hallway. It was like I felt so just as if the air had been sucked out, and I just felt like like I all of a sudden I'm so small in this big vast of energy. Like it's almost like being at a club or something and you have to like, side shoulder your way through. This is what the energy felt like in that place. It was so wild.
Yeah.
And some of the objects that I picked up on were pretty cool. I know one thing that isn't in the episode because it was kind of behind the scenes was I asked if he happened to have a train set because there's a little boy that's like wondering where his trains are. And he goes, "Oh my God, I've actually got a train set that was mailed to me. Then it's sitting in a box somewhere. I got to find it." And I'm like, "Oh, well, what's the story on it?" And he's like, "Oh, well, people that sent it to me said they were having an activity and they would see a little boy in their house." And I'm like, "Well, there we go." He wants his train set.
Oh,
So
yeah.
John, if you're watching, please take out his train set and let him play with his little choo-choo trains.
I don't know. That place is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else have we had going? So Hoffman Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. We got some really interesting things. I was upstairs with Jenny in the attic,
Mm-hmm.
and we were doing EVPs and Estes. And one of the guests actually had like a personal connection with somebody came through with her.
Okay.
And we were trying to like piece together what was going on because Jenny said something to this man, and through Estes, husband. It says husband. Like, okay, well, who's husband? And it says this name. And the woman sitting next to that man was like, that's my name.
Oh.
It was his wife that was sitting next to him.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. And so we're going on. We're trying to like, okay, do you know them? Do you recognize them?
Yeah.
And it says travel to Chicago. And we're like, are you going to Chicago anytime soon? She's like, I just got back from Chicago.
That's funny. They know.
They do.
They absolutely
They
know.
do. And it actually, throughout the year too, that her father had passed, she's like, all right, does this year have any significance? Yep, my father passed that year,
Aw.
So it was really cool to not only connect with the spirits of the lodge, but also to see somebody have that personal like connection with spirit.
Yeah. I think that those are just, they're always so just very like emotional.
Mm-hmm.
For guests that come and go to these things with us and they end up, making that connection with a loved one that's passed. Like it makes it wonderful for them, obviously, but just a bit emotional too, because, it kind of brings up the loss of that person. But then whenever you give them the message that it's like, no, they're okay with such and such and they love you. They just want to be remembered. They're usually like, okay, well now I feel better. So, but that always makes it really nice too. So I'm pouring my tea since it's been steeping.
All right, what are you drinking tonight?
So I decided to do 2 bags of good old-fashioned English breakfast, but Harney and Sons. Did I get it right this time?
Yeah, not Harriet and Sons.
Yay. Wonderful. So yes, good old-fashioned English breakfast today.
And let's see the teacup.
So, since I found it again after all the unpacking, it's my favorite. And on the inside, it says, "You have been poisoned."
I love that. So I am drinking Harney and Sons Which Harney and Sons, if you ever get wind of this, can you just
I know.
sponsor us, please? Like, we don't need money. We just need tea.
Yeah, send us like a sampler pack or something, and
Right?
we can totally review it right on the show because that's just part of our shtick.
Yeah, I think so. I'm drinking actually Brianna's favorite vanilla
Ooh,
Komoro tea in my paranormal tea time.
love it. You still got to send me the link so I can order my own tea time
I
cup.
do. I do.
Yeah.
So I was waiting until we hit 500 followers to officially drop the merch. But
Yeah.
I mean, if there is interest, I will drop it early and I'll send it to you anyway. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Very,
So
very cool.
and Brianna, our lovely Brianna from the Borland House, who's in the chat, mentioned that she might want to make her own tea blend at some
Ooh,
point. Yes.
fun, fun. Oh, do we
And
get
have
to
a sample.
sample?
Have a sample it.
Can she
So
can she sponsor us and send us sampler? Oh,
thank you, Peter. Peter said, great vibe tonight. Are you sure you only have a few viewers in the chat, or is the room secretly packed with ghosts who forget to hit the subscribe button?
there's
You know,
there's
if
always ghosts.
they can work like a spirit box or those random word generators app, I'm pretty sure they can figure out YouTube.
They can figure out a lot of things. They're very, very smart.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like tapping into the collective consciousness, but they are like, I mean, even if you had the most, I want to say this nicely, a person in life who's a total dumbass,
Okay.
I feel like they gain some, wisdom on the other side. I'm like, grandma couldn't figure out her Facebook on this side, but on the other side, she's like, spirit boxes, cat balls, REM pods, let's go.
Yeah. But you know what it is too, is that even when they can't figure it out, the other spirits that are around will absolutely help them to figure it out. Like we hear that all the time, like I'm helping or something to that effect, we're trying for her, things like that. So yeah, I think they absolutely help out the other spirits and the ones that are newer to the technology.
Yeah, I think so. But I don't know. I don't like, and the same thing with dowsing rods when they know the answer to things.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Asking
how to
them.
manipulate that. You know the answer to the question we're
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like they're like kind of magic 8-ball-y.
Well, and if you notice too, like if you're sitting there just kind of quietly and kind of in your meditative state and you're asking the questions in your head, but you have a spirit box running, they will answer your question that you have not voiced through that spirit box. It's pretty amazing. So
Yeah.
it can absolutely be. Maybe it is all on that collective consciousness wave because somehow they're able to tap into it.
And they still can't, pick up a mop or do the dishes.
Oh no, that would be asking way too much.
All right, Peter actually has a question. So, since you guys know a lot about ghosts, do modern spirits actually use smartphones to haunt people nowadays, or are they still stuck throwing plates in the kitchen like it's 1920s?
So that would be more poltergeist activity, throwing plates and things like that. I don't think that they're like haunting our phones and things like that. I think that somehow they can manipulate certain things in order to get their message across or to affect certain pieces of equipment or electronics. We have seen it where you've had a camera or a phone that's been fully charged, and all of a sudden, like you start communicating, and then you just watch the battery just dip down. So,
See, I have heard stories too where people or spirits do use smartphones to haunt people essentially. Like the phantom phone calls. All right, you get a phone call from an unknown number or a phone call from a deceased loved one's phone number, and then you
oh,
pick it up and nobody's there.
okay, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, there is a story, and I almost want to say it might actually be from the 1920s, where this gentleman and his wife, like they got one of the very first actual telephones in their home, and it kept ringing and ringing and ringing, and it would just incessantly ring all day, all night long, and it wouldn't stop. They could unplug it, like get not unplug it, but whatever they had to do to get it away from the wall, and it would still ring. Like it's across the floor where he's thrown it, and it would still ring. And it haunted him. Like the wife ended up leaving. She's like, I'm done. She went and lived with her sister in another town or something
Oh
to
my
get away
God.
from this stupid phone. And nobody could figure out what was causing the phone to ring. But it haunted him for years. And then he died eventually, of course. But yeah,
Hmm.
so it was pretty interesting.
Was it John who told us the story about the haunted phone?
No, I saw that on one of the paranormal
No,
shows that I watch.
I think it was John when he was on a couple episodes back where he was talking about the haunted phone where the woman kept getting
Oh,
calls from her husband
yes,
and
that's
she's
right.
you
Yeah.
passed away and you're still bugging me. And
Oh,
then she
thank
ended
you,
up giving her
Peter.
the phone.
So my furniture is actually, if you know, Julia Dreyhos from, she's got a, what's the name of her house?
Miss Fanny's
Yes, Miss,
Victorian party house.
yes. So, you know how some people collect shot glasses, some people collect spoons or thimbles. She collects Victorian style couches. And so, um, I was looking for some and she was selling some and I was like, hey, I'll take it. I do have a matching chair as well. So I don't know where she got it from, but that's how I ended up getting this fabulous furniture that I absolutely adore.
I love it. It goes very like with the theme of the
It
Victorian tea room.
it does. Everything happens for a reason.
Mhm.
And when you wait for long enough, things like happen how it's supposed to be. And I feel like this was exactly the same way. So
I agree. It's like when things are meant to be, they will come into your life, and when they're not,
yeah.
they will exit your life.
Just like things have been going for everybody the past 6 months.
Oh my God. Can we talk about that? Like
We sure
everybody has
can.
had some crazy shit going on in the last like 6 months. This
Yep.
year, 2026, and you called it at the beginning when it was like,
I was saying this back in like
things,
November.
I know, like this is going to be a good year. Things are going to like come up and come
Yep.
to fruition, but a lot of shit's going to go down first, and it
Yep.
totally has.
Yep. My little predict in the
Oh,
future. I said these first 7 months are going to be so rough for everybody because everybody has all this shit in their lives that they have not done something about. They have not gotten rid of, out with the old, in with the new type of thing. And it really is out with the old, in with the new. And so the universe is like, I'm done fucking around with you. I am going to take this stuff out of your life forcibly. So that's absolutely what's happening.
I'm just going to sit here and sip my tea.
I've said it to everybody because it's what's been happening to everybody,
But
literally.
it really
Yeah.
has. Like everybody's like, oh my God, this catastrophe, and then this catastrophe, and this
Yeah.
catastrophe. But it has paved the way for so much stuff.
Yes, exactly. When these doors close, more do absolutely open up.
But
So,
it's not like doors closing and it's like, okay, windows are closing, windows are closing.
yes, yeah,
But then the door opens and you can walk out of the house and onto your next adventure.
yep, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Peter. That's a
Yes.
really incredible thing to say.
So it's
We love our energy together. We love our spooky vibes. We kind of live this like 24/7,
mhm.
365. Like
Oh, yeah.
I wear this all year round because it's cozy.
I mean, I'm bumming it up today. I have a Grey's Anatomy shirt on. Beautiful day to save lives. This is like vintage. This is
Yeah.
from, I think, probably like 2008 or
Oh my
something.
God.
Like,
Nicole, you sound like my husband.
it is vintage. So I'm going on vacation, short
Yeah.
vacation, like beach trip
Yeah.
this weekend. And I did some laundry. I told you I was cleaning out the basement so I can finally get my freaking studio
Mm-hmm.
moved back down there.
Yeah.
And there's stuff that I haven't seen since we moved.
Mm-hmm.
Like garbage bags of like clothes that were just thrown in the spare room. So I was doing some of that laundry and I'm going through and I'm like, oh my God, vintage. Oh my God, vintage. I'm like, this shirt is from Wet Seal. Wet Seal has not existed.
Oh my gosh. I haven't heard
Right.
that name in a long time.
Let's find out exactly. When did Wet Seal?
That is funny.
Wet Seal went out of business in 2017.
Wow. See, yeah.
And
It's a long time.
yeah. And I mean, they were like the sheen of the mall.
Yeah.
They were not really known for high quality stuff, but this
Yeah.
stuff has
But you
persevered.
would find stuff.
Lasted.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know if you had it, but we had it in Alaska. We had like 579.
No.
Like 579 was kind of like a wet seal. Just yeah. So that's where everybody bought their party clothes. Their bar hopping clothes. So
Yeah,
yeah.
we had Debs. Everybody got their clothes from Debs.
Okay. J Jacobs. J Jacobs was another one.
Never heard of that either.
Oh my gosh, they were fabulous.
Must be like the Alaska, like, okay, it's party clothes, but it's also a parka.
With a little bit of fur.
Right? The boots with the fur.
The boots with the fur thing was a huge thing for Alaska.
No, we had the thing, and I mean, we're totally off the paranormal topic right now, but
Oh yeah, this
we'll
is how
pull
we do.
into the gossip section.
Yeah.
Where it's that saying that we used to have, and I think we all used to have it when we were all going to like parties and bars and clubs in like mini dresses and high heels that you don't get cold. Like derogatory but loving terms, don't get cold.
Yeah.
That's how you know I'm not one, because I am cold all the time. Like, I can't wear that stuff. Peter has asked, do you think ghosts ever get awkward when humans start doing solo bedroom stuff, or they casually float to the kitchen for a snack? I would like
wouldn't
to
doubt
think
it.
that they are evolved
Mhm.
past, caring,
I don't know about that.
but some of them are perverts.
Yeah. I know I've been watched in the shower. I definitely felt in John's restroom, I definitely felt like I was being watched. And I don't have that feeling very
In the
often
house?
inside the house.
He has nothing inside. Like,
I
we were
know, but that doesn't mean they can't go in there. Like it
Yeah.
felt safe, but at the same time still being watched. Like I was kind of on edge. I had a bit of anxiety.
Performance anxiety. I don't know. I'm choosing to believe that they're evolved past that, but at the same time, I have had experience in my shower where I'm in the shower and it sounds like the towel's like flapping.
Yes. Yep.
Like, can you not?
Yep. I had that one afternoon. I absolutely had that at work. Already cleaned up the hotel. I was in the shower. I had another, thing going on later on that night. I wanted to take a shower, get some food, get some rest. And I'm in the shower, and that feeling that you have that somebody's like way too close to you,
Mm-hmm.
like that's what was happening. And I just, oh, it felt so horrible. And then it sounded like my clothes being messed with. And again, I'm there alone. And so I quickly finished up, my hair, and I grabbed my towel, I grabbed my clothes, I go running back to my room, turned on Phasma Box, and I was like, what the hell is going on in my shower? And a female voice came through and she said it wasn't appropriate. And then a man's voice came through and he says, I got him out for you. And I was like, oh, well, thank you.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, that's my rule, in my house at least, and everywhere in my life. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be like drying my hair, look up, and there's a person behind me in the mirror. That's the only time I'm gonna freak out.
Thankfully, I wasn't doing anything. I was washing out a coffee cup in the bathroom sink, and it just happened to be a man standing behind me. And I whipped around, and I'm like, "Okay, you're gone, but hello." Freaked me out for a moment.
Raul has the question for us too. Hi, Raul. Paranormal and clothing question. Do you think buying clothes from a thrift shop, secondhand, can have an attachment on it? Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It can. Not that it always does. I think half the time people feel things. I don't think that it means that it's actually haunted. I think it means there's just some residual energy from other people owning these things. Same thing, because everybody thinks their doll is haunted. Not all these dolls are haunted. And I think it's literally just residual energy from so many hands passing it around. And, when you touch something, when you step somewhere, you leave a bit of your own energy behind. And I think that's exactly what happens with these items too.
Yeah, more like a haunted, but like residual haunting. More of that kind of thing, where it's just like an imprint of the energy left behind. Yeah, I can see your face right now, Steph.
Oh, so yeah, well, yeah. So I'm reading the comments.
So Yeah, I don't know, because we had that rosary that I got from the flea market that was like
Yes.
200 years old, and I asked them, our team psychics, like, what do you get off of this? And they both got the same thing, an old Italian woman, because that cross was rubbed to the point where the little detailing on it was completely worn down. So somebody had to have held on to this and just,
A lot.
yeah. And that
Yeah.
imparts a lot of energy.
Yeah. We think this woman was extremely devout in her faith and that she carried that thing as like a piece of armor for her. Like everything that happened, she was right there praying with it. It just, there was so much power. There is power in prayer, I believe.
Mhm.
And I think that's exactly what she utilized it for, was for her own power.
Yeah. I mean, it comes back to the same thing as, intent and manifestation. That's essentially what
Yes.
you're doing when you're praying.
Yes, exactly.
You're just putting it to a higher power to make this thing be, rather than, the universe, so to speak.
Yeah.
Pete, we are in the Hudson Valley, New York.
Yes. Where are you? We like to know where some of our viewers are coming
Yeah.
from in case we reach other spots, which is always really exciting.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
And in case you have anywhere like super haunted by you that we might need to come check out.
Yeah. Absolutely. We got to know all the trendy haunted spots.
Yes. And the not trendy places, because we really like the places that are kind of off the beaten path that people don't investigate. It's not over investigated.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of the top ones that are on every show, which
Yeah.
those are cool too in
Yeah.
their own way.
But I feel like very lucky, and I feel like we are, as a team, we're kind of blessed because people do invite us to go to these places that are not known, or some places might be the very first time ever that anybody is investigating it, and it's really like special for us to be able to do that.
That's my favorite, when we get to go into a place that nobody has ever investigated.
Yeah.
Because it's like little lesson time with the spirits. We're like, all right, this is what this does. This is what this does. And then you can almost feel the excitement when we walk in, and then somebody's here. Somebody's going to talk to us. And when they hit the REM pod or something, and then we're excited, and I feel like they're excited.
We're like, yay, good job,
They did it. And I don't know, it hits different, I think.
It does. It absolutely does. I think some of the feelings are just a little hard to explain.
Yeah.
Just because you are proud of them for being able to figure this piece of equipment out. Like we can tell you, okay, all you have to do is touch this, but it may be a completely different experience on their end. Maybe they're not having to touch it. Maybe they're having to do something else. We don't know until we get to that, which again, another one of the things that when I die, I'm going to totally spill the beans on and tell you how it works on the other side. So just be prepared.
Stephanie, Peter actually lives inside your background furniture. The Wi-Fi in the haunted vintage cabinet is incredible.
So
is he one of your spirits? So the dolls, Stephanie's dolls, are haunted.
Yes. So the ones that are in the cabinet aren't. I mean, there is actually one that I believe had residual energy when I bought it. She's on the bottom. All of those I purchased from this little store in the back of the Diamond Center in Anchorage, Alaska. When I was a little girl, my mom, I finally talked her into actually giving me this one porcelain doll. And of course I was like 5 or 6 and I broke it, and she would never buy me another one. So when I got my job at the mall at the age of 17 and found this fantastic little shop, every week that I got paid, I would basically spend my paycheck on one of those dolls. So I bought everyone. They're the Anastasia collection. But I do have other ones that are, I know it blurs out my background for some reason, but I do have other ones back there that are pretty haunted, especially Frank there in the middle. So yeah.
So from a psychology standpoint, I see why you have an obsession with dolls. Your mother wouldn't let you have them.
Because it was denied me in my childhood.
My mom would not let me get a pet that I wanted.
That's right.
So do you know what I did? The first, I don't know, how long was it? 3 weeks that I was in my first apartment?
Yeah.
Got a dog. I was like, oh. And then I had a small zoo going. So
Yeah.
Tell me I can't. I have an adult money now.
That's right. You can't tell me what to spend my paycheck on.
Yeah, whether it's haunted dolls, weird animals, or a
Yeah.
rubber leg in
Yeah.
Gettysburg.
Yeah. And honestly, like as a child, we moved around so much and we had so little. We really did have very little. And so I really didn't have dolls, I think when we first got to Alaska, I was finally able to get like Barbies, but I didn't have like dolls. So it just became an obsession of mine, kind of like my Michael Myers obsession.
Yeah. I still can't believe you won't do that Michael Myers outfit that I sent you.
Okay, I would, but I don't want to make it myself. That's the problem.
So, if anybody does not know this, Stephanie is obsessed with Michael Myers. She has like a little Michael Myers doll driving around in her car,
Yeah.
and I saw
Steering
this
wheel
reel.
cover, all the Michael
Mhm.
Myers. I have the little incense things in
Oh
your
yeah.
car, like the little tree things. Well, mine's Michael Myers. Yeah. I've got Ouija board with Michael Myers. Oh, the little diamond art. I did one of Michael Myers. I did order the little car coasters and the car shield to block the sun, Michael Myers. So yeah.
Yeah, but so I sent her this thing that was like Michael Myers, but make it cute. So it was like the jumpsuit, and somebody sewed it into like this really cute dress. And I think Stephanie needs to do that. All right, another question. Do ghosts ever get lost? Imagine being a spirit from the 1700s trying to find your old
Yes.
farmhouse, but now there's an IKEA and a highway. Do they get frustrated? I don't know if they get frustrated, but we do see, that's where the whole thing of ghosts walking through walls come from, because they may still be walking the path that they walked, when it was their house on,
Mhm.
different house, same land, same place,
Yeah.
or an IKEA. The place that I work is haunted because it used to be part of this old vineyard,
Hmm.
and he's just, walking through a pharmacy. So,
Yeah. I I did have a case couple years back where we do house calls. So when somebody needs some help, we absolutely do this. And this was before I actually was on the team, so I was doing it solo. And I got called in and made it top priority because children were involved. And it was whoever this entity was kind of bothering the kids. So I'm like, yep, I'm on my way right now. So I get there. I did learn that the lady's father who had passed, he's very meat and potatoes, burly kind of guy. He absolutely refused to help with this other spirit. I'm like, these are your grandchildren. Like, why are you not saving them? But so anyways, I did figure out that this spirit, he literally followed the river because rivers are an energy source. So he followed the river and he saw her son playing outside, and because her son has a bit of abilities, and he was little, he was like 6. And I said, he basically saw your son, he's got like this beacon of light above his head. And so the guy's like, oh, I can talk to you. So that's why he came in. And then he's like, hey, yo, I'm just going to stay for a while because this kid can see me. And then the little sister was starting to see him too, and the little sister was getting like really terrified and things like that, but he didn't want to leave. And so I just basically said, hey, dude, you can't stay here. You can go wherever you want to. I even invited him home with me. And I think he actually did come home with me because it was weird on the ride home. Certain pieces of like my digital recorder started playing back, like out of the blue. It was in the back seat. It should not have gone off for
no, it
anything.
shouldn't have.
And, I had seen a man around the house for a few days and then he was gone. So I think just I had too much in here for him and he's just like, yeah, I'm going to leave. So, but it is what it is. But I was, like, you can't stay here, so I think he was just lost himself and was like, hey, I'm going to chill here for a while.
Yeah, I mean, they
So,
can follow you home too. Like we did that case where that guy walked his dog in the cemetery every day, and he
yes.
said he said to the spirits there, "Oh, you can come home with me. I live just over there."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then wondered why he had activity, and they called us in to see what was going on and kind of get rid of it because now it was freaking him out. Like, dude, you invited them in.
Yeah. So, Tower Paranormal. So yes, I see that guy on Facebook too, the guy that dresses up and he has his son doing stuff and they basically torture his wife. And like they'll be in the Costco playing the Halloween theme on the piano that's set up there. It's so funny. I love it.
That's awesome.
If only Isabel would do that with me.
Right? He also said he knew a guy who had one pair of shoes growing up because he was poor. So when he grew up and started making money, he bought a new pair of shoes every week.
Yeah. And it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense.
It's like whatever you can't have, you get when you're an adult and you have adult money.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then that's like from a whole psychological standpoint, like also what you didn't get growing up is what you look for as an adult. Like, all right, you didn't have love growing up, you look for it everywhere.
Yep, that's
We're
right.
a weird species. Like psychology is fascinating.
I know.
You ever just meet
pretty...
somebody and you're like, they would be a really interesting case study.
Yeah, I usually think that about murderers.
Well, they are, but
my little weird obsession that
we need to have a true crime night.
Mm.
Oh, the
We
one and
could.
only Robert Bandoff is joining us all the way from Ireland.
Oh, yay!
Hi. I hope you guys are having an amazing trip. I love the pictures I'm seeing.
Yeah, I had to show my husband the Guinness. Was it Guinness that was on one of the pictures? I think
the truck.
No, they were in a pub. They're in a pub, and it had
there.
And I think it's a Guinness on the glass and on the stuff. So yeah, but welcome in.
Yeah, are you guys doing any ghost hunting over there?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I would love that's my bucket list is go over to the UK, go over to Ireland.
Yeah.
Some castles.
I'm telling you, it's like the oldest pub in the world is in Edinburgh, I think. And it was like built in the 1300s. And it's so freaking haunted. And I just like, I've seen it on multiple shows and I'm like, I have to get there. Like, I just need to see it.
Oh, they're going ghost hunting tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
Hey, Jason. Another question from Peter. If you could become a ghost for just one single day, who is the very first person you're going to haunt? And what's the pettiest, most hilarious thing you do to ruin their afternoon?
Oh, that's a good question.
Very good. I like this one.
I don't know that I would haunt somebody. I think I would just want to talk to the other ghosts and figure out how everything works and find out certain secrets, and hidden treasures or something. And I don't think I'm not the type that would do something to the living. At least I don't think I would be, just to be petty. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I would.
I can see you doing it.
I would. I 100% like, but not like, I'm not going to terrify them. I'm not going to, pretend to be a demon. I'm just going to do like minor inconveniences that make them think they're going friggin' crazy.
Correction. I may haunt my husband if I die first, just so that he will become a believer.
Rihanna's haunting her boyfriend. No, I'm going to be like, all right, your chopstick is sitting here. No, it's not. You're going to look everywhere for this chopstick or your keys or whatever it is or your phone. And then I'm going to put it right back where you first left it. And I think they do that sometimes, them or the fairy or whoever.
Yeah.
Because have you ever done that? Like been looking for something and it's in the first place you looked?
Yep. And it absolutely was not there. That has happened to me so many times and it's so frustrating. And I'm like, all right, you guys can knock it off now. Bring it back, come back an hour later and it's right there. Yeah. I'm like, how and where? Where do these things go when they take them?
It's like the other sock in the dryer. Like, where do these things disappear to?
Yeah. It's so wild.
I don't know, because I feel like clothes, that happens to a lot. You ever had a specific shirt or something and you're like, I haven't seen that in a while. Like, where the hell did it go? It's not like you brought it anywhere. You wear it, you do the laundry, you put it back.
Yeah. But I think that's usually because I don't do my laundry that often. Only because I do have a lot of clothes, but because I don't like to throw things out. I'm like, I'm going to wear that again, in 2 years.
Yeah.
So when I find stuff, it's just because it's been placed somewhere that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to remember it if I put it right here. And then I totally forget that it's there.
Mm-hmm. Sock gnomes.
Sock gnomes. I like that. Maybe sock wedgies.
Yeah, see, hence my vintage Grey's Anatomy shirt.
See, yeah. You totally forgot that you had it at all. So there you go. It was missing.
Mhm. Yep. Okay. Yep. So no, it actually would not be considered vintage. Vintage is something that is at least 20 years old, but less than 100 years old. At
Okay.
that
All
time, they
right.
become antiques.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
good.
just old. It's not even vintage. But I do have a shirt that would be considered vintage that
Yeah.
I saw actually pop up on like Facebook memories. And I was like, holy shit.
So my
That's
husband actually has a lot of things that he's still, and because he takes such good care of his stuff. Like he has shirts from like 1996. He has a jacket, a really nice Columbia jacket, and he broke the zipper on it. And so he found some place to repair it today, and he went and dropped it off. And she's like, the lady that was in there was like, don't you want to just, you know, send it back and have them send you a new one because it broke, and because it's brand new. And he's like, what are you talking about? This isn't brand new. This is from like 2006.
That's 20 years ago.
Yeah, so he takes really good care of his stuff. So
That's good. That's good. Rihanna said I'm vintage. Yeah, me too. Literally,
same.
we're all vintage.
My lash girl today, I absolutely love her, and we were talking about like all things horror, of course. And she's like, God, like look at Michael Myers. Like he's been around for like over 30 years. I said 47, almost 48. Because he came out in 1978, and that's when I
No
was born.
way.
Yes.
No way.
Halloween of
Oh
1978 is when the movie came out. So it's 48 years old almost.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't. I feel old.
You feel old.
I
I'm,
feel old.
I'm closer to 50 than anything. Watch, Lisa and Susan are probably watching this and going, you girls.
No, Lisa's out gallivanting at a concert tonight.
Oh, that's right. She is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her and Paul are on a date night.
Aw, they're so cute.
They are. They are cute. I love how he like embarrasses her.
It
Like
is pretty
it's just
funny.
it's so sweet and funny because Lisa, if anybody doesn't know, does not like the spotlight. She doesn't like
Yeah.
public speaking. She doesn't like when people like call her out and everybody like looks at her. So of course her husband, who is frontman for Iron Cobra, the rock band, does it every time he's on stage. And like he'll make a joke like, "Oh, and my wife over there," and then everybody looks at her and she gets all embarrassed. But I think it's adorable.
I love it when she finally speaks though, and then she's like, I did it.
Oh my god, like when she was on Tea Time with us. I'm like, she was
Yeah.
talking.
Yes. Yeah, we gave her a round of applause for that. She did really, really well.
She
So
did. She
we
did
were
really
very proud
well.
of her.
And on Haunted Tri-State too, when we were filming, she was up there with Susan.
Yeah.
But now, she's comfortable with all those people and you kind of forget the camera's there
Yeah.
and she talked and I was like, I'm standing behind the camera, I'm like, yay.
Yeah. She's doing great.
She is. We're very proud of her. Yeah. Paul is also a straight comedian.
I don't even
So,
remember some of the jokes he made. I just remember like, is this really how he talks? I
mhm.
kind of didn't know what to think about it. I mean, it was funny, but I just didn't know how to take it in the moment because I didn't know him. So
Can I train my villa's ghost to be a fancy Victorian butler and bring me tea, or are spirits only allowed to make scratching noises?
you can teach them whatever your heart desires. Whether or not they will follow direction is another story.
I feel like ghosts are like cats. You can try to train
Yeah.
them, but in the
Yeah.
end, they'll mostly just knock stuff off tables.
Yeah.
It's like they want attention on their own terms. It's like when you're
Yes.
not paying attention, I don't want to knock because then my
Yeah.
dog's gonna go crazy. But like, they'd be like,
Yeah.
when you're not paying attention, but you're like, hey, I brought this team of investigators over with all of their equipment. Can you show them what you can do?
Yeah.
Nothing. Crickets.
And let's talk about this for a moment. Why is it that the best stuff happens when you stop the camera. Like when I stop recording, bam, like things start going off, or you hear a disembodied voice or something. Like, why?
And as soon as you start recording, they stop.
Yes. Why? Like, can any ghost answer that question? Because, oh my Lord, it gets
Very
frustrating.
frustrating.
Like,
But I don't know, maybe like it's because they don't want to perform.
well, I don't consider it performing. I consider just allowing us to, capture their movements and capture their spontaneity and capture their intelligence.
Yeah, but if you think
I
of
look at
them,
it more respectfully, than as circus monkeys, obviously, I think that, but it would so help us in this field to
it
actually
would.
be able to say, hey, here's the evidence, like actual scientific evidence. You know what I
But
mean?
think of it from like a human perspective, right? All right, you're
Yeah.
having a conversation with somebody you just met, and you're just talking, and then they start recording you. You're probably gonna like stop talking and be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. I mean, I suppose we could start asking permission first and see if that helps.
Yeah, or at least explaining what we're doing. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this device out that's gonna record. It won't, it's just to help us document the conversation.
Yeah.
We should try that actually to see if that helps.
Yeah. I think I'm wondering if it will.
Because,
Let's
there's
cross fingers.
people, and that's how I would react if I had a camera, put on me when I'm talking in a normal conversation, not like I don't have
Yeah.
a camera in my face,
Yeah.
16
I mean,
hours a week anyway.
you do bring up a very good point. So I think maybe from now on that we should just start like saying, hey, hopefully you don't mind if I record you. If you don't want me to record you, feel free to throw my phone across the room. Something.
I tell them that all the time. I'm like, feel free to throw this. Like, touch this
Yep.
ball, touch this, recorder, throw it across the room if you want. And they
Yep.
never do.
Yep. No, I've had a flashy ball thrown at me once. Just once. All these years.
The only thing that I've really had move while is me and Lisa were doing like a little private thing it was like an old Harley clubhouse thing,
Mm-hmm.
biker clubhouse. And we're doing an EVP session and we're playing it back, and the recorder just starts to turn and turn and turn. Like, okay.
So they're like, no,
Mm-hmm.
let's move it. That's pretty interesting. That would have been a sight to see for sure.
Yeah. So, oh, be right back. All right, Jason. So let's talk for a minute about what we have coming up, because we have a lot of exciting stuff coming
We
up.
do. Yes. Yes. We have amazing guests lined up for our paranormal tea time. So,
Mhm.
the way we're running it is that we're going to have guests, and then like I think we decided one Wednesday a month that we're going to just have it just be me and Nicole, so we can do recaps of our locations we've been and evidence we've caught and things like that. So, but we do have some amazing guests lined up, and I'm really, really excited for that, with all kinds of different topics too. So not just ghosts, but you're going to get a little bit of everything. So it's going to
Yeah.
be amazing.
Next week we have Natalie Smearman.
Mm-hmm.
She's coming on. Then we have Paranormal Paul coming on to talk about investigations and tech. Week
Yeah.
after, Jenny Colucci, a very good friend, is coming
Yay.
on to talk about imaginary friends and doppelgangers and
I
the kind
can't
of
wait.
like things. And it's going to
Yeah.
be really interesting and really kind of like approaching things from a more academic but still accessible way.
Yeah.
We're going to get deep on that one. And then after that, it's a recap week for us, and then we're going to
Mm-hmm.
have the guys from It's Explored coming on.
Yep.
And we are actually doing I don't want to, give too much away, but we're going to do a really cool collab with them
Awesome.
for YouTube. And then, so on the 29th, we're going to be on here, or they're going to be on here, so we can kind of talk about the experience and what
Yeah.
happened.
Yep.
Hmm?
And then August 5th, we have lined up someone who is now my ex-professor. We couldn't collab on anything until she wasn't my professor anymore for college classes, Stephanie Bosco Ruggiero. She's going to be talking about UAP sightings and things like that. So she actually does have her own YouTube channel that she goes over all of this. It's called Professor Lady. So check her out. She's got a lot of really cool videos on there. Tomorrow night, we are back at Kestrel Tavern for our once a month Paranormal Mixer monthly meeting, and we are discussing haunted objects.
Yes, and we are bringing some haunted
Yes,
objects,
we are bringing
and
some
we
haunted
encourage
objects.
you guys to come out if you're local and bring
It's
your
a
own
free
haunted
event.
objects. Yes.
Yeah, free event, guys.
Free community event. You just come out.
Yep.
If it's, weather permitting, we'll be outside by the fires,
Mm-hmm.
hanging out, kind of talking about thoughts on haunted objects, kind of assessing what people bring.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really fun way to
Yeah.
get involved in the paranormal,
Yes.
You're looking to get your feet wet, not really committing to a big investigation.
Yeah. And for the first time ever, my husband is going to be out with us. So, yay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then August 1st, we have actually a gallery read and paranormal investigation at the Jacob T. Walden House, which I am now on the board of trustees.
Oh, congratulations. I did not know that.
Yeah,
exciting.
So we'll be doing a lot more there. And that's going to be fun. Brianna is also a trustee. She's the secretary, I think. So,
I can say I know 2 board members now.
Right. And then actually in September, we have 2 different events, same day at the Borland House in Montgomery. We're doing the kind of haunted history tours during the day. So short thing, little paranormal 101, history of the Borland House and of Montgomery, and then we're going to do mini ghost hunts.
Yep.
And then we actually rented the whole place out for the night. This is going to be really, really small, intimate event because there's only 5 rooms to start with. 2 of them are gone already, possibly 3. And that's it. We're investigating for the night with the people who booked those rooms.
Yes. Yeah. Small, intimate affair. So you'll get one-on-one time with all of us together to be able to, and honestly, like, I feel like sometimes smaller groups get more evidence than larger public events do. So it's going to be really cool. There's a lot of really amazing spirits in that place. So yeah, it's going to be a good night.
Oh, Peter, sorry, we missed your question. We prefer a respectful approach.
Yeah, we don't do gentle or dominant. We don't come across that way. We please and thank yous go a long way with spirits, because you have to remember that they were once in our form. They had a body, and so when you come into somebody's house, you want to be respectful of their space and their time. So just be respectful whenever you go in any place.
Treat the spirits like you treat people, respectfully.
Yeah.
And you get out what you put in. If you go in there yelling and screaming and, hey, demons, it's your boy, guess what you're gonna get?
Yeah, nothing.
Demons, or negative spirits and negative
or just flat out nothing.
Energy. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you can add on if you want to make it like a weekend out of it. Brianna's saying for the Borland House.
Oh, that'd be awesome too.
All right, so at the end of the show, we go around and we say one good thing that happened to us this week.
Well, I'm excited that tomorrow's my daughter's last day of school, and I'm excited about what I got in the mail today.
Ooh, what did you get?
So I got in this piece. It's not tacked to the board, so I am going to pick it up and hold it.
It's hair.
It is a Victorian hairpiece, and I believe it's from these 2 children that passed. So, yeah, I ordered it from Becky Galentine, and I just need to find a proper way to mount them, and I want to hang it up on the wall somewhere. And so, yeah, my first hairpiece. I've searched for hairpieces like that, Victorian style mourning hairpieces, because I think they're amazing. They're incredible works of art and very, lovingly done for people's past loved ones. So I'm just excited that I got one finally.
So I too ordered something this week.
Oh.
But of course, yours is very you and mine is very me, because I ordered Appy Dev's new device, the Paris Hack.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Very cool.
I'm really excited to get it because it has a whole bunch of different modes, and it has
Yeah.
like a spirit box type thing programmed in. It measures EMF, it measures vibration, it measures a whole bunch of different things. It has like a word
Yay.
generator in there,
Dang.
all kinds of things, and it's like heat sensitive PLA. It goes from
Oh my
purple to pink.
gosh. That is so cool. I want one.
Right? They're very cool.
Yeah,
But
you're gonna send me the link to that too.
mhm. And then my other good thing this week is that I'm going on vacation, a little vacation
Yeah.
weekend. So I'm gonna be at the beach.
Yeah.
I just got tickets to a cool comedy show. I'm gonna do, a
Awesome.
little gambling,
Yeah.
very little gambling. I'm not a gambler, but do
Yeah.
lots of other cool things.
Very cool. That is something else that happened good. We did go to Jersey for one of Scott's friends' weddings, and just overnight, and it was beautiful out. It was absolutely beautiful. Isabel had a blast. She was able to play in the pool, and then when I took her to the ocean, I saw a seagull steal somebody's fork and drop it in the pool. It was an open bar, so drinks were free. Not that I was, I had a kid, so I would had like maybe 2 drinks, but lots of dancing, and just it was kind of a nice like little mini vacation that we had somewhere on the Jersey Shore. So yeah.
Very awesome.
Yeah, it was good. And what are you drinking? Did we go over that? What are you drinking?
Vanilla Comoro.
That's right. We did go over that. Perimenopausal brain. Sorry, can't remember anything.
That's okay. A lot of we didn't forget today. We usually forget when we have a guest. We get so like wrapped up in the conversation. When I get right into it, we're like, oh, by the way, what are you thinking?
We absolutely do. So.
Oh, that's very nice, Peter. You want to know one good thing that happened this week? Finding the stream tonight and spending this cozy tea time.
Aww.
That's very, very sweet.
Oh, I love that. That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
we are
good to
so
hear.
glad you joined, and hopefully,
Thank
you'll
you.
be back next week.
Yep, and bring your tea because that's part of what, we drink tea, so drink your tea.
It has to be tea.
Just say it's tea.
Just put it in a mug. It could be anything.
No, that was really nice feedback. Thank you, guys.
It was cute. So we will see you all next week.
Or tomorrow at Kestrel Tavern.
Oh, yes. Yeah. If you're local, definitely stop into Kestrel. But otherwise, we'll see you back here 8:30 next week with Natalie Smearman.
Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, everybody. We really appreciate it. Share the feed, share the page. We'd really appreciate it, and get more people on.